Good day and welcome to episode 110 of our Let's Play of Fallout 3. My name is Turt Dald and let's get started. On the last episode, we made our way through the weapons lab, collecting 3 unique items. Atomic pulverizer, the destabilizer, drone cannon EXB, we got 2 of those. One of the dialogue tapes, and a perk, a Xenotech perk, which gave us 20% more damage to our alien weapons. We then made our way through the bio-research lab, collecting one of the dialogue tapes, made our way through the experimental labs, collecting 3 of those dialogue tapes, and got introduced to the abominations there as well. Then made our way to the Death Ray hub, destroying 4 generators, destroying the Death Ray in the process. Then made our way out of there, went to the living quarters, collecting the last of those dialogue logs, and we also ran into S.P.E.C.I.A.L. He was killing aliens just like we were. I guess he found a way to travel around through there. We then made our way to the bridge, killing everybody on the bridge, including the captain, acquiring the unique weapon, the captain's sidearm. We then proceeded to destroy the alien ship that appeared, fending off boarding parties at the same time, destroying the ship finally, and thus ending Mothership Zeta. So a couple things we're going to do today. This is the final episode. One thing that's been bothering me for a while, and upon reviewing the tape, I think I did see it there, was on episode 57. We ran into that unique spawn that gave you an alien weapon, the fire lance, and upon reviewing the tape, and that was in episode 57 if you want to go back and see it yourself, you can see the weapon drop. So I am going to see if I can find it, because it did look like it dropped right inside that little fenced area there, and if you go back and look, you can see it clearly drop. So I'm going to go see if that is there. Hopefully we get lucky. And wow, it's sitting right there. Look at that. Wow, that is amazing. You know what? I probably walked over that 2 or 3 times just to click that. I'm gonna have to look and see if that was there when I walked over there, because I don't remember seeing it. I remember looking up this little road here as we were coming up. It blew up, and you can see the weapon drop, clearly drop. We were walking up this little road here. Where is it? Now where's the road? We were walking up here. We got to about here. We were walking up. We got to about here, and then it went off, and then you can see the weapon drop down, straight down. Unfortunately, at the time, I didn't notice it, because I had other things on my mind, but yeah, no, it did. And we got one more weapon we got to go after. Remember way back in, we're going after the sneak bobblehead at the Deathclaw Sanctuary. There is a unique weapon there as well, and it'll be on an Enclave soldier. He should be alive inside Deathclaw Sanctuary. So if we go there, a weapon called Jack, and it's a Ripper. So Jack the Ripper, you know, if you catch the pun. We got to be careful because there could be Deathclaws on the outside. There won't be anything on the inside but some Enclave soldiers, but there should definitely be in here. Wow. Okay. There's a couple Deathclaws here. Look at that. could kill these guys, but quite honestly, I don't... Well, I'm probably going to have to. At least one of them. Well, we'll kill them on the way out, I guess. And there should be a weapon called Jack in here. On an Enclave soldier. But we'll have to hunt around for him. I'm not sure where it'll be in here, but it will be in here. Okay, I see one soldier. Hopefully this guy's got it. We can be in and out of here fast. No, that doesn't look like he's got it. Still looting. Right to the end, eh? Okay, which way to go here? And I could get lost in here. You know, it is me you're talking about. And it won't be on any of the corpses. He'll be alive because we killed the Deathclaws. So if we came in here, if we did this after Broken Steel started, he would be dead. So we would have to find a corpse. But he'll be alive in here somewhere. Where exactly? I'm not 100% sure. Anywhere in here. So I gotta look for blips. Red blips. There's somebody.
Incoming!
Like I said, he could be anywhere in here. But he will be in here. It's a given. Okay, there's somebody up ahead.
Explosives! Oh.
Jack. There you go. We got it. Let's get out of here. How do we get out of here? Am I gonna get lost on the way out of here now? And I searched this pretty thoroughly, so you know, there won't be anything left. Looks like we gotta go up this way. Somehow. There we go. Right? No? There we go. And I might have to kill a Deathclaw or two. Okay, I hear wind. That usually means the door. Oh wow. Okay, there's an Enclave outpost out here now. Yeah, they're killing Enclave. Look. Okay, let's have some fun. Grab another two, a little more loot ski. Good way to end it. Let's go see if there's any loot ski up here. Our last bit of loot ski. Wow. Okay. Let's go. Let's go back home. Oh, and our
I wish there
last
were more
bit of
people
loot.
like you in the world. I want you to have this. I hope it helps keep you safe.
Certainly, thank you.
Bless you.
Some more 5.56. Drop off our loots. I'm gonna go naked here in a second. I'm gonna drop everything off.
I hope things are going well with you today, sir.
keep bobby pins and bottle caps on me. And just to compare, our DR is 66. We got a 66 of percent damage reduction without our armor. Our damage reduction is 38. So what we're going to do now is just go through our build real quick. Just a final look at our build. We got a damage reduction of 38 naked. Our stats, status, condition, perfect. Rad resist, we got a 72% rad resistance naked. Right now all we got is a damage resistance of plus 10. And that's from Superior Defender. We got that for helping Desmond in Point Lookout to defend his house. If you're moving, that goes away. You're standing still, you have that. Specials, all our specials are all maxed at 10. All our skills are all maxed to 100. Our list of perks, Action Boy, we chose that. Almost Perfect we chose. And Sight, we got that in Grey Ditch for helping Dr. Lesko kill those guardians that were protecting the Ant Queen. Auto Expert, we got that for collecting 10 ingots in the steel yard in the pit. Bark Skin, we got that for killing Harold. Better Criticals, that was ours. Bloody Mess, we chose that. Booster Shot, we got that at the end of the pit for helping Asher. Commando is ours. Comprehension, we chose. Concentrated Fire, we chose. Covert Ops, we got that for collecting the 10 intel cases in Operation Anchorage. Cyborg is ours. Demolition Expert is ours. Educated is ours. Entomologist is ours. Explorer is ours. Finesse is ours. Ghoul Ecology we got by reading a journal where you did the safari in Point Lookout. Grim Reaper Sprint is ours. Hematophage, we got that from Vance at the end of the quest in Arafew for delivering the letter, for helping him out. Intense Training is ours. Iron Fist is ours. Light Step is ours. Nerves of Steel is ours. Ninja is ours. Paralyzing Palm is ours. Pit Fighter we got for completing the Gladiator Arena event in the Pit DLC. Power Armor Training we got after completing Operation Anchorage. You could have also got that in the Citadel before doing Operation Anchorage. Punga Power was in Point Lookout for we got that. I forget what quest that was from, but we got that in Point Lookout. Quantum Chemist is ours. Rad Regeneration, we got that from doing getting irradiated from Moira. Gave us a quest to get irradiated while doing the Wasteland Survival Guide. Rad Resistance is ours. Robotic Expert is ours. Silent Running is ours. Sniper is ours. Superior Defender, again, we got that from Desmond in Point Lookout for defending his house. Survival Guru, we got from completing the Wasteland Survival Guide from Mora. Toughness is ours. Wired Reflexes, we got that from doing the Android quest in Rivet City. Xenotech Expert, we just got in doing the Mothership Zeta DLC. Our general stats. We completed 57 quests, all the ones we could do. We missed a few quests. There was the slaver quests where they wanted you to go and enslave a few people. There was Eulogy Jones would send you on a quest if you wanted what's her name as a companion. I can't remember her name. If you wanted her as a companion, he would send you on a quest. And then there was a that was in Paradise Falls, and then there was a merchant in Paradise Falls, weapon merchant. He had a quest to collect 20 Chinese rifles. So those are the only 4 quests that I can think of that we missed. There's no others that I can think of. Those were the only ones. 219 locations discovered. We discovered all the locations. People killed, 1,010. Just remember that number. Creatures killed, 1,999. So almost 2,000 creatures killed. Locks picked, 486. Computers hacked, 163. Stim packs taken, 0. And with that, 0 deaths. I had 0 deaths and 0 stim packs taken. Rad-X taken, 5 only. Rad-Away taken, 9 only, and a majority of them were taken in Point Lookout. Chems taken, 1. I did a misclick early on, and I accidentally took a Mentats by mistake early on. Times addicted, 0. Minds disarmed, 282. Speech successes, 72. Well, I think I only missed like a half a dozen or so. It wasn't that many that I missed. I got almost all the speech checks I could get. Pockets picked, 2. Again, mistakes while pantsing somebody. Now here's the big one. Pants exploded, 660. I exploded 660 people's pants, and I killed 1,010. So a vast majority were by pantsing. Books read, that's the big one, 126. Just remember that number. I read 126 books. Bobbleheads found, 20. Weapons created, 21. People mezzed. Well, we didn't go on the slaver side, so I didn't take any slaves, so I didn't use the mesmatron. I didn't mez anybody. Captives rescued, another good one. Beforehand, my record was 8, so I must have killed a couple captives before, I guess, because I got 10 this time. That's got to be the max. There isn't any more. There's 10 captives in the game. Sandman kills, I didn't use Sandman, so I got 0. Paralyzing punches, 336. That's really good. Robots disabled, 227. Contracts completed. I didn't take that perk, so I don't have 0. I didn't eat corpses. I don't have that perk. And I don't have Mysterious Stranger perk, so I didn't get any visits. So let's look at our gear, all the stuff we collected. We'll start with weapons. I got alien automatizers. That's from the Mothership Zeta. Lots of assault rifles to repair with. Baseball bats, Chinese swords. Fat Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Fat Men. That's including the one at the Capitol building. And sometimes you don't get that. That's all the Fat Men there are in the game. So we got all 8 Fat Men. We do have a unique, the Merv, that's sitting in our thing. So technically 9, I guess. Ended up with only 13 frag mines left, but I got plenty of stuff to build bottle cap mines if I wanted to keep going. We got stuff we can take to Kazadin. Lots of stuff to get more ammo, power fists. I just can't believe how many power fists I got this run. That's incredible. Normally I only get 6 or 7 maybe. Ammo, 308 rounds. That's all the 308 rounds. I think I fired 6 shots when I was taking out um, Arkansas at Minefield. I think I fired 6. It's all the 308 rounds we found, and we bought quite a few. So, it's hard to run with a sniper rifle if that's all the rounds you got. Same with 44. I think we only used like 150, if that. 44 rounds. That's all we got, and we bought a lot. Now, we didn't hit all the vendors, but still, that's not a lot of ammo. That's pretty rare stuff. Because you'd be running low if you were running a 32, and look at how much I got there. You'd be scraping. Alien power cells, 579. That's all we got. You don't get a lot of alien power cells. Alien power modules, on the other hand, 3,117. So lots of those. Mesmertron, 86. But if you run low, you can always buy more. If you're on the side of the slavers, you can always buy some from them. Mini nukes, 93 mini nukes. That is incredible. That's a lot of mini nukes. Missile, 381 missiles, and I sold about 40. So a lot of missiles this run. Where's our 5mm? 32,000 5mm, and I can get a lot more. So let's look at our couple advanced radiation suits, and I left a couple behind. I didn't take them all. This can go into the rare area. We got that during Broken Steel on the weapon platform in the armory. We killed that guy. He had him on it. Had it on him. We had a Hellfire Enclave Science outfit. Don't remind me about the hockey masks. Lab Technician's outfit. Only one in the game. Police hats. Those are the only ones in the game. I think I got one in the rare item. I don't know why I have that one there. Now, pre-war hats. Remember what I was telling you? I kept telling you there's lots of hats. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 17, 23, 29. 29 pre-war hats. So there's lots of them in the game. I guess I just wasn't in anywhere there was. The one that surprised me is recon armor. How much recon armor I got. I might get 7, 8 in a playthrough. I got an incredible amount, and I used a couple. So I got an incredible amount this run. Rivet City security helmet and uniform. I left one behind. This can go into the rare area too. That can go into the rare. It's only 2. I left one in Mothership Zeta. I can go and get it. And the wigs. Okay, let's
Welcome home, sir.
look at our miscellaneous stuff. Got lots of stuff to clean stuff or build stuff. Cherry bombs. 3. I can make 3 mines with each cherry bomb, so 400. Cameras, we turned in 105, and I got 19 sitting there. Deathclaw hands, 70. Flour, rare. That's for that Mississippi Quantum Pie. Very rare. I think we only got the 2. Large alien crystal, Mothership Zeta. We got 97. Normally you get around 100 of each type, large and small. There's lots of scrap metal. Small, 148. Normal, Super mutant blood sample. We didn't get that till late in the game, and I turned in 88, and I got 25 sitting here. Still got lots of tin cans. And finally, our weapons. Well, I can put this stuff away, right? Weapons. A3-21's plasma rifle. We got that off of Harkness for the Android Quest in Rivet City. We're helping him. Alien Blaster. We got that at the crash site for the entrance of Mothership Zeta. Atomic Pulverizer. We got that in Mothership Zeta. Backwater Rifle. We got that in Point Lookout, the Velvet Curtain quest. Baseball bat, not a unique, but that was the star of the first half of our playthrough. Biocanister, that was a quest to on Point Lookout to retrieve some holotapes to open a safe on a wrecked ship. I forget the name of the ship. Black Hawk. That's a unique 44 we got from Agatha at the end of Agatha's Song Quest. We gave her sheet music for that. Board of Education. We got that at Clifftop Shacks on our way to Oasis, sitting on a bed. Burn Master. I believe that was we got that for turning in ingots in the pit when we turned in some ingots. Captain Sidearm, we just got that in Mothership Zeta off of the captain of the alien ship. Colonel Autumn's laser pistol, we got that at the end of the main quest for the main storyline off of Colonel Autumn's body. Dart gun, we made that, but it was a handy thing to have early on. It helped us out a lot. Deathclaw Gauntlet, one of our main weapons. Destabilizer, a unique weapon from Mothership Zeta. Drone cannon EX-B, we got 2 of those, again, from Mothership Zeta. Electro suppressor, we got that in Mothership Zeta from searching the engine room. Experimental MIRV, we got that from the military depot. That was part of the Keller family tapes in the area where we got the small guns bobblehead. Fertilizer shovel, we got that from the temple area in Point Lookout by talking to somebody. Fire lance, that was from the unique spawn point area, unique spawn. We just picked it up. Check out episode 57. Fisto, we got that in a MDPL plant just north of Minefield in an area with a bunch of ghouls. Gauss rifle, that was a quest reward item at the end of Operation Anchorage. Highwayman's Friend was sitting on a shelf in a little garage area in Canterbury Commons. Infiltrator, we got off a guy we were fighting in the arena in the pit. Jack, we just picked up at Deathclaw Caverns off of a Enclave body. Jingwei Shock Sword was a quest reward item at the end of Operation Anchorage. Lincoln Repeater we got at the Museum of History lower levels. MP LX Nova Surge we got by searching through the cargo hold in Mothership Zeta. Man Opener we found on a bed while searching for ingots in the pit. Mesmetron we picked up off of a slaver body in Paradise Falls. Metal Blaster we got as a reward for turning in ingots at the pit. Microwave emitter was one of our quest reward items at the end of Point Lookout DLC. Miss Launcher we got while looting Fort Independence. Occam's Razor we got off of Jabsco's body, the leader of the Talon in Fort Bannister. Old Painless we got out of Dave's safe in the Republic of Dave. Perforator, we all know this weapon. We got that at as a quest reward item at the end of Operation Anchorage. Precision Gatling, I'm not 100% sure where we got this, but I think it was in the weapons platform at the end in the Broken Steel DLC. Rapid Torch Flamer, we got that in a subway on a train car, a wrecked train car, inside a wrecked train car. Repellent Stick, we all know this one too. That was Moira, a quest for Moira to kill some mole rats with this thing. Reservist Rifle, we got from a Druid Sniper guy at the Dickerson Tabernacle. Ritual Knife, we got from a quest in Point Lookout to retrieve a ritual book, the Krabibnef, I guess it's called. I can't pronounce it properly. That was just sitting near where the book was. Shovel, not a unique item, but we did use this shovel to dig some holes to find some treasure. Smuggler's End was off of in Lion's Safe in the Citadel. Stab Happy was in a little unmarked raider hideout on a raider. We had to kill the raider to get it. Steel Knuckles we got as a quest item from turning in some ingots in the pit. Steel Saw was just a random weapon in the pit. Sydney's 10mm Ultra SMG we got off of Sydney at the end of a Stealing Independence quest and given her a holotape we collected in the Statesman Hotel. Tesla Cannon was a quest item in Broken Steel. We had to go get a Tesla coil to get it. The Break was just sitting on a pool table in Paradise Falls. Dismemberer was a quest item for doing the safari in Point Lookout. Kneecapper we got off of Roland in Girder Shade. We had to kill him to get it. The Mauler was a quest item for turning in ingots in the pit. The Shocker was in the flooded metro or flooded sewer, depending on how you want to look at it. We had to go through there to find it. The Tenderizer was in Anchorage Memorial. Terrible Shotgun was on Smiling Jack in Evergreen Mills. We had to kill him to get it. Trench Knife was a reward item at the end of Operation Anchorage. Vampire's Edge, we had to steal that off of Vance, and it was in his room in his weapon cabinet. We had to sneak in there and steal it out of his weapon cabinet. Vengeance was in the Deathclaw Sanctuary, just in a big puddle of water. Victory Rifle was in a little shack, just an unmarked location, a shack on top of a cliff. There was a Keller family tape located there as well. Wazer Rifle we got off a Bowie in Little Lamplight. We had to buy it. Wild Bill's sidearm was on a body we found in an area in the pit where he had to collect ingots. Zulong Assault Rifle we got by doing a quest in the Museum of Technology, which directed us to a person named Prime in Jerry Street Station. We found his body inside a little diner there. Zhu Rong, a Chinese pistol, we got in a newspaper or a office building. I forget the exact location. Apparel. all-nighter nightwear. We got this by doing a little side quest when we were going through the presidential metro. We found a holotape that directed us to the Hotel Beauregard, Les Maisons Beauregard in Georgetown, and that was inside a suitcase on a pool table there. Armored Vault 101 jumpsuit we got from Moira, first time we talked to her. Bombshell armor we got by collecting ingots in the pit. Button's wig we got at the end of Stealing Independence quest, just sitting on a shelf. Chinese commando hats we got in various places. I know there's a third one. I saw it on the tape when we were directing Dr. Lee through the tunnels there at the escape from Jefferson Memorial to the Citadel. I forgot one on a table there. I saw it when I was watching through the tape. So I got two of them, and I know where the third one is. Unfortunately, you can't go get it now. Once you're out of that tunnel, it's closed forever. Chinese stealth armor was a reward at the end of the Operation Anchorage DLC. Colonel Autumn's uniform by killing Colonel Autumn. Composite recon helm. That was in the weapons platform in broken steel at the armory. Confederate hat, just a memento from Point Lookout, nothing special. Crow's eyebot helmet, we got that from the traveling vendor Crow as a reward for investing in his trading enterprise. Cryptochromatic spectacles, that was from Point Lookout, the Velvet Curtain quest. Dirty Chinese jumpsuit, that was from a food manufacturing plant close to Arlington Cemetery. Eulogy Jones's hat, Eulogy Jones's suit, that was from Paradise Falls. We had to kill him to get the suit. The hat was just sitting on a table inside his little house, I guess. Eyebot helm, we found that when we were taking Dr. Lee and her staff through those tunnels from Jefferson Memorial to the Citadel. Filtration helmet was a quest, a reward for turning in ingots in the pit. Gamma shield armor, we found that in the pit just randomly. General Chase's overcoat was in Mothership Zeta. I think it was in the can't remember which area that was in. That's where we found the sword, the samurai sword. Ghoul mask, we got that for helping some ghouls get into Tenpenny Tower. That was the quest reward for that. Hat of the People, we found that in a little apartment building or a hotel inside the pit. Laborer outfit was a quest reward for turning in ingots in the pit. Lagbolt's combat armor, Lagbolt's shades. That was another reward for doing that quest to go to the Les Maisons Beauregard from the presidential metro, the holotape there. Leather Rebel was another reward for turning in ingots in the pit. Lincoln's hat, that was in the Museum of History. Lucky Shades, that was found those in a little place called Lucky's, a little vendor area just northwest, I believe, of Tenpenny Tower. Lion's Pride power armor, we found that on a dead Lion's Pride member. Metal Master armor, that was a reward for turning in ingots in the pit. Modified utility jumpsuit, and quite honestly, I don't remember where I got this from. I did get it from somewhere. Neural interface suit, that's the suit we had to put on to start Operation Anchorage. Oasis Druid hood, we got that off of a dead sniper at Dickerson Tabernacle. Oasis Villager robe. We found that in the caves to destroy Harold's heart. Party hat, 2 of them we got. One we got from a guy in the sewer main line, and one we got off of Stinky when we were directing him to Little Big Town. Pint-sized slasher mask. We did get 2 of them, so I must have combined them to repair them. One we got in a hotel room in Point Lookout. While doing the Velvet Curtain, we were searching hotel rooms. And another we found at that kid's little hideout in Point Lookout as well. We also got another police hat here, so that's 4 police hats. Prototype medic power armor we got in the tunnels at Old Only. Ranger battle armor we got as a quest reward item in saving Riley's Rangers. Red Racer jumpsuit, one we got in Point Lookout on a shelf, just a random area. One we got in Mothership Zeta. River City security helmet. I can't remember where I got these ones from. I'm not sure where we got those. I know there's one sitting at River City, or sitting in Mothership Zeta. If I want to go get it, I can have 2 sets of those. I can't remember where I got these from. I really can't. Robco jumpsuit. We got that at Robco Factory. Shady hat was a quest item we got from Moira from doing one of her quests for the Wasteland Survival Guide. Spacesuit was a quest item we had to have to do Mothership Zeta. T-51B power armor we got at Fort Constantine. Was a quest reward item for doing shoot 'em in the head quests, sort of. Tacoma Park Little Leaguer cap, we got that in a little store located in Tacoma Park while we went there to kill a behemoth sitting on a hat stand. Talon combat helm, we got that from that Jobsco at Fort Bannister. That was on him. Tattered slave outfit, that's what we wore to get into the pit. Tenpenny suit, we got that off of Tenpenny at Tenpenny Tower. We had to shoot him in the head to get it. Antagonizer's costume, Antagonizer's helm, Mechanist costume, and Mechanist's helmet. We got those off of those 2 people by solving the superhuman gambit. We solved it peacefully. They peacefully gave us those items. Torture's mask was in a water treatment plant inside on a raider we had to kill. Tribal power armor we got as a reward for turning in some ingots. Tunnel snake outfit, we got that off of Butch right at the beginning of the game by saving his mother from some rad roaches. There's our original Vault 101 jumpsuit, Vault 106 jumpsuit, Vault 108 jumpsuit, Vault 112. We got the 106, 108, 112 from going to those places. The Vault 77 jumpsuit was in Paradise Falls on a shelf with a holotape. Wanderer's leather armor, we got that off of a guy named A. Wanderer just east of Roosevelt Academy. Winterized T-51B armor we got as a quest reward for doing Operation Anchorage. 8 items. Okay, the 3 I want to mention here, we got berry mentats, we got grape mentats, and there should be an orange here, orange mentats. We got those by doing a little quiz on some history questions, 10 history questions, and getting some tickets and then redeeming the tickets in another machine. And that was during the Stealing Independence quest. The big one here is the books of science, or our books 13, 9, 7, 6, 8, 4, 13, 12, 6, 8, 6, 12, 9. That gives us 113. And we read 126. That gives us 139 books. Or, 139 books. I think there's only, or 239 books. I think there's only 250 in the game. So we got a vast majority of the magazines. Miscellaneous. Okay, then more Lincoln stuff from the Museum of History. 3 Android components. The only 3 in the game. One was given to us by the railroad to trick those people into not looking for Harkness. The other 2 were from the doctor himself and his companion when we killed them. More Lincoln stuff. Birch's sap, that was given to us in Oasis to try to not kill Harold. Brotherhood of Steel holotag. 3 Buttercup toys, the only 3 in the game, and they all 3 were in Mothership Zeta. Another Lincoln item. Drone cold control device, Mothership Zeta. Factory employee ID, I have no idea where I can't remember where that came from. Fishing pole, that was just an item to have as a memento from Point Lookout. Food sanitizer, that was given to us as a quest reward by Moira during the Wasteland Survival Guide quest. Geomapper module, that was a job given to us by Riley after we finished Riley's Rangers quest. Basically, we get caps for turning in our map markers. There's our house juice box, infirmary, laboratory, Nuka-Cola machine, workbench. Another Lincoln item. Laurel's liniment, that was given to us during the Oasis quest. There's another Lincoln item. Lucky 8 Ball, that was a quest reward item for reviving a person in the hospital in Little Big Town, and that was given to us at the end of Little Big Town. Lump of brain, that was at the end of Point Lookout. The riverboat captain had a hobby of stealing people's pieces of brain. He stole a piece of our brain. We killed him and took back our piece of brain. Magna Carta we got during the Stealing Independence quest. Nuka-Cola Clear Formula. That was that formula you needed to get Ledoux's hockey mask. Unfortunately, I screwed up on that. Pre-war book, 7 pre-war book duds. These are duds. They don't work. The one that's kind of a disappointment to me is 658 pre-war money. Normally I get close to 1,000. I get anywhere between 850 and 950. That's a lot less than I usually get. Why? Random chance, I guess. I don't know why. I was everywhere. We got the 2 spare schematics, bottle cap mine and rocket launcher. All our schematics are level 3. Senate employee ID, we got that during the presidential metro during Broken Steel. Sheet music, we got 4. We did collect 5. We turned 1 into Agatha to get the Blackhawk. Teddy bear, that's just a reminder that we did the Behemoth in at Jury Street Station. The Kribithnik, that's the book for that quest in Point Lookout to collect this book. We never did take it to Dunwich Building. We kept it here. We got it here. We're haunted. Utility worker ID. Have no idea where I got that. Could have been a number of places actually. Wasteland Survival Guide. Needs no introduction. U-Bear's Charm. That is the unofficial 21st bobblehead. We got that during at the end of the Oasis quest. Gave us +10 to speech. And that is everything. There are two uniques we did not get. One of them being that Ledoux's hockey mask, and basically just don't turn in the Nuka-Cola challenge before you go and do that. Basically, you would before you turn in the Nuka-Cola challenge, you would go to the Nuka-Cola plant, collect that Nuka-Cola clear formula, head over to the Red Racer factory. Out front will be 3 or 4 raiders, one of them named Goalie Ledoux. Talk to him, get your caps for turning over that formula, and then promptly kill him. You got to be quick because he runs. As soon as you stop talking to him, he runs. He literally runs and you can't catch him. So you got to be quick to kill him. And on him will be the Nuka-Cola clear formula and the Ledoux's hockey mask. The second one, at the end of Broken Steel, you had a choice of things to blow up. The weapon platform, the Citadel, Jefferson Memorial, a couple other places. If you would have chosen the Citadel instead of the weapon platform, not only would have made it enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, if you went back to the Citadel and crawled to the bottom of the crater, there would have been a safe with a unique pistol in it. So those are the only two that I can't think of us not getting. So that is everything. That is, it's not 100% playthrough, but it's 95 plus percent. Hitting, hitting up there. It's like I said, I couldn't do the slaver stuff because we're playing good, and I'm not going to blow up the Citadel just to get a weapon. So it's a 95 plus percent playthrough. I'm happy with the way it turned out. I had a lot of fun. I hope you had a lot of fun. Hope you found it informative. And thank you for watching. And with that, I am going to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, have a good one. And for the last time, this Let's Play, Turt Dolled out.